Hi everybody, it's Manda and we're here for another 30 Inks After Dark. Yesterday's ink, day 26, was this Van Diemen's Hollywood series Blonde Bombshell. Yeah, it's very shimmery and glittery and sunshiny and beautiful, and yeah, I didn't get to write with it a whole ton today, as unfortunate as that is. Just the way, excuse me, it's not nearly as late as it was yesterday when I recorded. But yeah, just because of how work was today, I didn't get to write with it a whole ton. I'm hoping that changes tomorrow with my new ink because, yeah, I'm very excited about it. So I've already filled the pen actually, but we're going to go ahead and flip our pages, and I don't have to show you what it is, you see in the title, but our ink of the day today is going to be Colorverse Horsehead Nebula. This is part of one of the Series 7 sets, which is Crab Nebula and Horsehead Nebula. This is the smaller 15ml companion bottle. Again, this is from the Eye on the Universe series, Series 7, or Season 7 from Colorverse. Yeah, it was... I'm gonna end up reviewing basically for the rest of the month, just so you know. I'm gonna be doing this one, and then I'm doing, what's the other one called? Misty Mountain. That was actually the one that won, but this is the one I have to take lots of notes tomorrow because I'm doing a training, and I thought that this would be more legible, so I chose this one. Plus I wanted to, you'll see the pen in a second. I wanted to see it, and I thought it would look nice in the pen that I chose. But yeah, I'm gonna need more of this ink. I'm gonna need Colorverse to come out with like a 300ml bottle of it. I'm just telling you right now, just from filling the pen. Yeah, it's stunning. It's freaking beautiful. So yeah, what am I trying to say? Yeah, so this is our ink today. But anyway, yeah, for the rest of the month, I will be doing some of the ones that we swatched previously. I'll be doing this one today, obviously, and then I will also be, I haven't decided the order, but I will also be doing the Misty Mountain, and also probably the Tono and Limbs Hematite. There were votes for all of them. Misty Mountain, like I said, had the most votes or most requests, but this one will be the best for note taking, I think, for as far as the shimmer inks I want to do are concerned. And then we'll do my favorite shimmer ink, also at some point. I'm probably going to close the month out with that. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, anyway, today's ink though is what we care about. It's Horsehead Nebula by Colorverse. It's glistening. Obviously it's shimmery April, so obviously I'm going to do it, and it's the 15ml companion bottle. And yes, Colorverse, please put this in a bigger bottle, because I've barely written with it, and I can tell you that I need it. I've just seen it on paper towel and a swatch card. Oh, speaking of, where's my swatch card? I had it here, and then I moved stuff around. Where'd my swatch card go? Okay, so we're gonna just continue on, and hopefully I'll find it in a second. Yeah, so the pen that we're going to be using is my TWSBI Eco Transparent Purple, and I'm using this in the fine nib. And I chose the fine nib because I know that pen friend Casey is really excited about this ink. Shimmers aren't her thing, and she's really excited about this one, and so I chose to use the pen that she gave me. I had ordered, when this came out, I had ordered 2 of my own, and then I was talking to friends and was like, oh yeah, I want to kind of get the whole set, and I was joking mostly. I had gone and added them to my cart a few times, but I was joking, and yeah, I checked my mailbox one day and had pens from my friends to complete the set. So I have a whole set. I have one in every nib size of these purple TWSBI Ecos. They're my absolute favorite Ecos. As much as I love all of my Ecos, they're my absolute favorite. And I thought that purple, or this pink, would look really pretty in that purple, and I was correct. It looks really dark on the camera, but it's not as dark in person or close. You know, I have the funky lighting. But yeah, but anyway, this fine nib is the one that Casey got me, I think. Or did she give me the extra fine? I think she got me the fine. Um, anyway, we're gonna go with that. And if it's not Casey who got me the fine nib, then it was another friend, and they're good together. So, so that's fine. I could be misremembering, but I think Casey's the one that got me the extra, or that got me the fine nib. So, anyway, we're just gonna continue on. I'm going to try zooming in, but we'll see how this works. Again, I have my evening overhead lighting. But I told you not to be afraid, and here I am making all these. Here's what it looks like in the feed. So pretty. I'm making all these videos with all these broad and medium nibs, and I've used a few fine nibs, but 2021 day 26 27 27. And I never finished my thought. I just started writing. I have told you not to be afraid of using shimmer inks, and the one thing that I don't do that often is use shimmer inks in a fine nib. I always use it in a medium or broad because I want to see as much of it as possible. And so, yeah, so I decided we'd throw it in a fine nib, so you can see that you can get shimmer and beautiful things out of a fine nib. It doesn't have to be a juicy broad nib or a medium nib or a stub nib to see the beautifulness, to see the beauty in the shimmer ink. Like, look, I'm hoping that you can see it because this light is really bright. It's nothing but beautiful multicolor shimmer. It's freaking stunning. It's coming out of this pen pretty wetly. Like, I know I just filled it, but I wrote a couple notes with it before I started this video because I wanted to write down like my writing sample notes. Also, I'm very excited today because I was watching the hockey game. It's part of the reason I started recording this so late is because I was watching the hockey game. And the Sharks, my Sharkies, they were winning. Yeah, they actually won today. So sorry if you're an Arizona fan. Because we beat Arizona. Although it wasn't the runaway victory it should have been. But that's so Sharks. So these spots are going to be glorious. Okay. We'll set that aside. Yep. We'll set that aside. Don't fall. Yeah, so I am very happy because my hockey team has been on a giant losing streak. Apparently we're still trying to fight for a playoff spot. I don't know when it's going to happen, but look at that shimmer. So pretty. But yeah, apparently they're still in the race. I've been a bad fan this season because they have sucked so bad that I haven't even like turned the game on. But I had it on today. And I'm glad that I did. Today's actually also the first day. Sorry, I can't write and talk at the same time, apparently. Today's also the first day that our stadium has let fans be in attendance. And it was a very limited amount of fans, but I wish that I had been there, especially since they won. Like, oh man, I love hockey. I love hockey so much. Going to games is so fun. So I'm very happy that my team has done great things. Like, we had one of our new guys, one of our rookies, like, got his first point in the NHL, and another actually scored their first goal in the NHL. Our captain has, like, he scored a goal. It was just a great night all around. So anyway, I'm sort of taking a page from Sarah Katie's book with the space facts, because I forgot to write down real fact. I mean, space facts are real, but I figured since we have an ink that has a topic, I'm not going to be nearly as knowledgeable as Sarah Katie probably is about some of these things. My research consisted of, like, finding a website and writing stuff down. So it's going to be a little hairy. But yeah, so I think you'll enjoy learning something. Sarah, I don't believe I'm stepping on any toes. I should have asked first, actually, probably. Sorry, Sarah Katie. I hope that you're okay that I'm doing this. Again, my facts aren't going to be, my information is not going to be as knowledgeable as Sarah's is, but yeah, so I wrote down some notes, and then I realized I wrote down my notes wrong, so I'm going to have to kind of, like, think about how to write these. But yeah, so I'm going to start here with the date on July 27, 1913. At first, when I was skimming through the webpage with the facts, I thought this was the date that the nebula was discovered. It was not. It was discovered in the 1880s. I believe the date, I don't have the date, but I believe it was like in 1888. Somebody, Wilhelmina, I forgot her name. I didn't write it down. Wilhelmina, shoot, I don't remember her name. I'll put it down here. I'll look it up and put it down here at the bottom so you can see it. She was flipping through somebody else's photos and saw the nebula in those photos, and just kind of like, it didn't really, like, register that it was a big deal. She just thought it was another nebula, and but she's credited with sort of discovering it or first seeing it in somebody else's photos. So so I'll put that information down at the bottom because I did not write that all down. But on July 27th, 1913, at Yerkes Observatory, in Wisconsin, E. Bernard photographed the Horsehead Nebula. This is awful paraphrasing from astronomy.com. Some of it I feel like I kind of wrote down word for word, like this next portion, but I messed up this fact when I was writing the little notes. So look at that shimmer. Look at it. It's so freaking pretty. Okay. Let's see. The horse. And its companion, the Flame Nebula. My N's look like W's. Sit near that's not even spelled right. Nebula is a dark, light gobbling. Nebula made of cold gas and dust. There. So I know that the light probably isn't showing this off, like all the shadows. We're gonna go ahead and zoom back out. We can see the shimmer. It's so nice. This ink has a really nice shading as well. My contact is bothering me. Yeah. So obviously the shimmer, oh my gosh, this shimmer, y'all, is freaking beautiful. And again, I don't know where my card went. Oh, I think I found it maybe? I think it fell. It did. It fell under my chair. So here is our Colorverse card. Oh, look at that shimmer. The one thing I love about this lighting is that the sparkle just really shines. So that's good. Look at that. Look at that. That's so pretty. But I didn't do a very good job of like mixing it up near the end, so you really get to see a lot of the ink color. And there still is plenty of shimmer. This is so pretty. And just as a bonus, since I have it sitting here, I wrote my like terrible notes on this Tomoe River paper just after filling it. So there's lots of shimmer here. It's a fairly wet ink as far as I can tell out of my pen. Again, this is a fine nib, not a medium nib, not a broad nib, just a fine nib. This paper is skewed because it is the Cosmo light paper, which makes it look bigger. But, you know, even on the Tomoe River paper, like, that looks like a fine nib. So, yeah, awesome. I'm so pleased. I'm so happy that I got this ink. I think this is probably my second favorite set. And I don't necessarily know about the crab. I haven't tried that one yet, aside from the swatches. Where is it? Crab. Oh, no, I'm going to like that too. The Crab Nebula goes along with these. So this is the set. If you want this ink, you have to buy this set. So you get this green and this pretty pink with the shimmer. And again, Colorverse, please. At your earliest convenience, I would love a like liter bottle of this ink. Okay, maybe not a liter, but like, yes, at least a 30 ml bottle, please. Like you did with Brain and Cat and Ham and some of the other ones. Please make this in bigger bottles. Please. Okay. Yes. So one last thing, we just need to do our splats on this paper and then we will go. I want to thank you, as always, for sticking around and being part of this fun challenge. I really am having a blast, even though my personal recording schedule has not worked out as I would have liked to. That's just me and my own stuff. The videos are, you know, going up and they're fine and everything's great and it's not a big deal, but I personally am irritated by my schedule not working out, but that's okay. Stuff happens. So here it is on our Marmon paper. Shimmer-tastic. Oh, that's diamine. But look, it's freaking nothing but sparkle. I'm in love. This is freaking amazing. Now this still needs to dry. And you can see some sort of, I don't necessarily know that this ink sheens, but it does have a halo if you have enough on it. Yeah, and we can kind of see that in here as well. A little bit. There's some haloing on some of the letters where it's wetter. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm really looking forward to using this ink and this pen, and yes, I'm in love. It's gonna be really hard to like move on from this one. I think I've been pretty good about doing it, but I think I'm really gonna. This is one of the ones that I'm really gonna like. This is probably a top 3 contender, I would say. Yeah. So anyway, again, thank you for watching and for hanging around, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and seeing this ink a little more in depth than when we did our swatching video. And yeah, I look forward to reporting back tomorrow before we move on to our next ink, which will either be Tono Limbs Hematite or the Misty Mountain. I haven't decided yet. It'll depend on what I feel like tomorrow. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go now. Take care. Love you. Bye.